Welcome back to a brand new video. In this video, we will be talking about something very, very cool. And that something is shadow demons. No, it's not how many masks I have. This is only a small fraction about the masks I have. So, we have my werewolf mask, my ghost face mask, my white skull mask, and my black skull mask. This black skull mask is actually a shadow demon mask as well. This is what we're going to be talking about today. And I do consider myself a shadow demon. I do identify as one. Shadow demons, first of all, they can be humans, they can be actual demons, they can be vampires, they can be literally anything. They wear all black, they have some type of black, brown, very, very dark gray mask. They wear normally all black, almost always. They wear something like this. They sometimes wear gloves, it's like, yeah, if you are from my school, you will immediately know who I am just by these gloves, and by the sound of my voice. So, shadow demons, they love the darkness. It's where they feel the most comfortable too, just like with me. No matter how close they get to God, no matter what they do, no matter how they change themselves, one thing always stays the same. They run right back to the shadows. Let me know down below, which one of these is your favorite? I have a lot more, but I have no idea where they are. Does it look nice? This is, I believe, the first video that I'm actually showing the werewolf mask. Yeah, I do think that this one also looks very, very nice. But, you know, this one just looks iconic for my channel. So, shadow demons. They were almost all black. They can be anything. How do they get around in the dark? One, their eyes greatly adapt to the dark. A shadow demon, if you see them at school, they often will close their eyes in bright lights. They will often say that they can't see. That's because the eyes have not adapted to the light. The most type of light. And the one that they hate the most, and that they hate the very most, is sunlight. Because they do have artificial light on. Like, if they're in the room, obviously they're gonna be looking at the phone or something. They have artificial light. But natural sunlight, just like with vampires, they can't handle, like, at all, because they're never in it. They barely ever see it. So if you see someone that's almost always wearing sunglasses outside during the day, and only takes them off during fog or very heavy rain, then they could very well be a shadow demon. Shadow demons often will like being in the darkness. The darker the area, the more comfortable they feel. They also will often, out of reflex, of them using something like echolocation to look around, will often either do this in the form of claws if they use the spirit animal, or cast the fist ready to fight, due to them always assuming that there's something that will attack them, because they go off of instinct, because they can barely see, unless the eyes have adapted, which takes around 10 to 15, maybe even 20 minutes. They have extremely good hearing. They often do go off of echolocation. They don't really have to worry about anything hurting them due to they are shadows. Now, one of the reasons why they are called shadow demons is obviously because they're all black. They blend in looking like shadows. Light often reflects off of them due to how dark the clothes is, so they are not afraid of the darkness. I think that ghosts are showing you can't be a shadow demon if you're scared of the dark. Like, I don't even know how that's possible. Well, I am not afraid of the dark, but with how my being on guard goes, I'm like 24/7 on guard, in the dark, so it kind of does look like I'm scared of the dark. I'm not scared of the dark, I'm just looking for the closest weapon to protect myself if anything jumps out. I'm not afraid of anything. The closest thing I'll be afraid of. Closest thing I would be afraid of is, honestly, I'm not sure. Maybe losing the person I love the most, if I have to choose something. So, most shadow demons also don't see each other very often. Shadow demons are often one of the most friendliest type of demons. They are still identified and classified as a type of demon due to the fact that anything to do with shadows is considered a demon in the Bible. And manipulating and controlling your surroundings, such as the shadows, can be seen as quite demonic. So, yeah. That is why they are still classified as shadow demons. They are, and also that the creatures of the night, too. They often have the same toughness, maybe a bit stronger than the average human, due to how often they work out. They do often keep themselves isolated. Some of them even have selective mutism, due to them not talking that often. Like they, shadow demons that don't get out that often, and they only lurk around in the shadows. They definitely are awkward. Once like me, fun fact, I do have selective mutism. That's not caused by me isolating myself and being a shadow demon. Another thing with all shadow demons is all of them hate the cold. Yes. Well, not all of them. Most of them hate the cold. It's very, very rare to actually find a shadow demon that likes the cold. It's so fucking cold in my room. That's one of the reasons why I mentioned it. Most shadow demons don't like the cold. They like to be in the warmth, because the cold will make things more fragile. Also makes things shake more, and it also makes them make more noises, so people can find them easier, and doesn't make them as spooky and scary. So you will often see most shadow demons during Halloween. So yeah, here's just a fun fact about shadow demons. This is a shadow demon mask. All you need to make one is I'm trying to turn this into a shadow demon mask. Yeah, how would that be if I turned that into a shadow demon mask? You think it would look nice? You know, me wear this constantly. Yeah, I think that would be pretty nice. I'm going to do it eventually. So, I think this is the end of the video. My name is Phoenix. I hope you watched the video, like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.